right, good morning. We're all here. It's Sunday. Last night was a holy cow. Yeah, working on good Sunday morning. Um, of course, that classic Sunday morning tune. Uh, uh here's to you, Johnny Cash. All right. Conveyor nightmare. Yeah, this was maybe if I'd have made notes, that's that would have been the better thing to do. But here's what we got. Okay, we got the green line for supply. We've got the line that branches off to send everything out to ore storage. Okay, so this goes out to ore storage, and I fixed the pipelines. That was a lot of unnecessary building, but this goes down to ore storage. Okay, doesn't touch anybody else, goes into ore storage. Okay, once it's in ore storage, we have access to the panel over here and back here. But back here, if we expand storage, when we get an actual piston and a mining drill, we'll be filling these up in a heartbeat. Especially if we're only gathering stone. So this pulls, doesn't touch anything else, and it goes. Oh man, do not let us get trapped in here. I'm sitting here giving a video tour, and we're going to run out of fuel. Now's a good time. We got to put let's get a freaking escape staircase going here. An escape staircase from our own base. Oh man, we gotta do it with ladders. I mean, if we have to, I would prefer not to. Let's put in a proper staircase thing. There. Oh. Oh, you were caught in the half block. That's why. Let's move that over one then. No, because this is. If we hook this up to the base's O2H2 system, we could do away with that input fan. Yeah, so leave it there for right now. It's just an escape ladder. How are we on sleep and stuff? We're good. All right, let's go get our system refilled. So anyhow, here's what we got going on. We've cleaned stuff up, and we are sticking to our principle of all sorters in the control room. Okay, so we've got our green line, everything available. The green line pulls off here and lets us run. This is out to the storage, out to ore. Okay, this is in from ore to the refinery. Okay, this is ingots out to ingot storage, and that has a spot here. That's ingots out to ingot storage. Yeah, so that should have a pipe here on it. God damn, man. How did we mess that one up? And this is... These are friggin' backwards. Oh, man. So there has to be a T here. Okay. And this is going to... So this needs to be a straight out. Okay. So, 3. Okay. So the T goes here. We need more steel. Let's go refill our tank. We'll grab some steel while we're up there. Is the sun coming up or going down? I can't tell. Which way is it going? Might be coming up. This might be dawn. I'll grab some food while we're standing here. Grab another one. All right. There you go. All right, and we're topped off on water. All right, let's get our H2 tanks refilled. Oh, look, piece of steel, just what we needed. Wait, did we put those in there? No, it's cargo. That probably got pulled into there somewhere. Okay. Okay, we got 2 full bottles. By the way, I queued up a bunch of glass last night, so we should be able to do a little bit of work on the greenhouse. Okay, so we're not going to touch this line till the last minute, because that's the only way we're making stuff. Seriously. So we're going to leave that alone. But there should be a line here that plugs into this, which goes out to ingot storage. I just couldn't figure out how to run it. Did we want to go underneath the machine the whole way, or did we want to go in front of it for the visuals? And I guess I'm thinking we go in front of it for the visuals. Wait, you have to put up, don't use that there, we got to put a piece in down here. Yeah, that's ore coming into the refinery. And scrap and everything else. Okay. And this is that's ingots going out. So if we happen to have any ingots on us, that's how they go out. Now, ingots out is going to need to be a T. Okay. So that's what we'll grab any ingots from the green line and suck them out to storage. So that'll be set to active. Now, let's just name it now when we're doing it. River, sorter, ingots out. Yeah, we'll fix that typo later. Okay, so this is ingots coming in. Mount Rover, sorter, ingots in. Okay. Now, this is components going out, and this is ice going out. Why did we do that? Oh, I think I wanted to put a cap on the end. No, we're not doing that. That's silly. Don't. Okay, so this one just goes straight up. And then it goes over to the assembler. So that's the in to the assembler. And then this is the out. Going into this guy. Okay. And then this is just ice going out. So this is ingots in. What did we call this? That's ingots going out. This is ingots in. This is components going out. Okay, and then this is okay. So this just needs a curve to connect it into this. And this has to be redundant, because that should just be a curve. Alright, we need to put a straight piece here. We need steel. Do we have any room to grind that thing up? Not really. Let's see what we get.
Inventory full.
Pick something you can leave here. Well, I can leave... try that again. Less foolish. How about you? There you go. Okay, let's see if we can pick all that. Yeah, you can. Alright, so we just need to come back with some steel to get those two in place. Huh, man. You know, if you'd have just written this down. Yeah, I know. People have said that. So this is the ice line then. And the ice system is... Are we having to run ice on this line now? Yeah, we are. Oh, man. You know, we could actually color the ice line right now. Let's do a frozen... Where's frozen armor? There it is. And do it as a blue. Because it is frozen water. Haha! We'll grind that down when I realize that I made that mistake and go fix it. No, we'll go fix it now. Yeah, where did it go? Tumble down into the mine. I don't see it. Did we not actually make it? I thought we did. There it is. Yeah, let's not junk the place up. We're spending too much trouble to even get it together. Okay, so now we're going to need a curve. You went the wrong way. Okay. Now, we need... You're not going to have room to tear any of this up. How much space we got? Make sure we're connected. Oh no, we're connected. Okay. Okay. If you pull this up, yeah. How are you going to... Well, as long as you don't break both ends, it'll still work. You say that with an air of confidence. You don't have steel. Dough. Dough is right. Well, let's get the rest of these then. You don't have a second bottle on you, by the way. Yeah, that's a good point. Let's not do any crazy... We'll break it when it's... In case we forget and cut this piece down here. Like I'm about to do. Okay, so this is going to go down here. Onto the ice system. Put an ice tank in. And we'll run it down here. So then this does not go here. No, because ice storage is going to start back here. Give us a little bit of breathing room in here. For what? I don't know, in case we need it. That's a good answer as any. Okay, so we're tossing. All right, now let's go grab some. Yeah, while we're here.
Inventory full.
Let's back this ledge up a little bit. So we can walk around here safely. Didn't mean to put that there. No, we didn't think you did. This is like so not our main priority. Yeah, I know, but if I don't do it, I'll never come back to it. And it's like all these little tasks that we have to do. There's a lot of them. And the hard part is keeping track of all of them and just getting the stuff done. Okay. So this stuff. All right, so we need a, make it blue. Give me number 3. Make it blue. Okay. And we need the curved. And we're going down from there. All right, that's good. Okay, so we need a straight through here. Okay. And another straight through here. Okay. Now, this stuff is connected to the base. So if I cut this key piece here, we don't lose the base. Okay, I believe, don't hold me to it, I believe we have finally gotten this layout squared away. And there's a lot of work to go welding. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And we haven't even put the containers in. I mean, even with all the ore that I've been digging out, we need to get the concrete and steel pieces at these junctions going in. And anchored, and then get a catwalk in. But yeah, we got a lot more space back here. But where we need the space and we got to keep working is all this, because we really have not done.
Inventory full.
We've got a lot of work to still do on this side. We want to open up all this going back as a cavern, because we're going to need a components container. Hold on. We should be able to put ore in here. Yes, we should. Okay. And there it goes. Okay. Yeah, exactly the way it should work. So everything can go in the green line, which makes our job a little easier.
Inventory full.
And if you connect up to the green line,
Inventory full.
you're going to have anything in your, especially in the Rover or an Eagle 1,
Inventory full.
you're going to have stuff in your cargo hold sucked out, but you'll still be able to charge batteries, because that's, it's a connector lane in your function, or a connector merge block function. But you'll also be able to get hydrogen and oxygen. So the goal in here is we need to be able to get how many containers do we need? We need one for components. No, ingots. One for ingots, one for components, and man, I wish we had
Inventory full.
those collectors, but we don't because we haven't found one yet.
Inventory
Therefore,
full.
we don't have the blueprint.
Inventory full.
And the deposits, we have not found anything. So we're just,
Inventory full.
I mean, we're just stoning it. I mean, we have that iron deposit. Sometimes I think we're on our way to draining that thing out. But, I mean, we did a little bit of surveying around it when we first got out there. And it seems to be quite
Inventory
huge.
full. Inventory full.
Are we at a point where we can right-click mine all this? No, absolutely not.
Inventory full.
I mean, we need this. We need, because I'd be receptive to more right-click drilling again.
Inventory full.
Like especially if all the conveyor tubes were finished and we had a little supply of copper on hand. Because we're definitely mining this for the copper. I mean, we'd be better off at the iron mine in terms of time and the resource yield. So this is definitely for the copper. Yeah, this is time consuming. I mean, here's the problem. We have that station that's 40 kilometers away, 50 kilometers. But we know that they don't sell ships and vehicles there. The reason that we're trying to get there is to buy more data pads in hopes of finding a station that will sell us a ship or a vehicle. Because then we're going to buy a miner. I mean, that will change our whole game plan.
Inventory full.
If we can just get a miner.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Free us from this. I mean, because the reality of this is, I mean, I just get so fatigued doing this.
Inventory full.
It's been, what is it, 4 weeks now of this?
Inventory full.
And the closest that we've come is Engineer 2 had over 1 million credits.
Full.
Engineer 1 found a station that sold ships and rovers.
Inventory full.
Neither of which help us. Because when we play each of the engineers, you know, we wipe them clean.
Inventory full.
You know, they don't come with anybody's recipes. No one gets a free jump start. They all start from scratch.
Inventory
I had
full.
even thought about putting Engineer 2's 1 million credits with her dead body. But
Inventory
I went
full.
back and I looked, and I mean, we specifically said we were putting it in the ATM for safety.
Inventory full.
So unless somebody shows up at the ATM with her card and knows her PIN,
Inventory full.
you know, they're not getting that money out of those space credits out of that ATM.
Inventory full.
I mean, which again is the way we're playing the series. Nobody gets a free ride here, you know. Yeah.
Inventory full.
All right. So just as an example, this is what we're doing. We just need enough place to put down the concrete.
Inventory full.
We will take these beams and push it all the way back so that there's a consistent flooring. But yeah, all that's been transferred out. How much is in the other one from last night's mining? Is this thing emptied out yet? No, everything was thrown in here. What's going on in the refinery? The refinery is full. Okay, what's the assembler doing? She's got 110, and she's full on the input side. So she can't bring in any more copper or nickel. So we have to get this other container going. I mean, that to me says we're at a stuck point here. Yeah, but we're not, because we can still fill this container with this ore or this stone, and we need it. So I mean, I think that's one of the biggest challenges here. I mean, we don't want to be
Inventory full.
Racing to build a big old large cargo container and it sits empty. I mean, we're building to here. So I mean, here's the problem with right click drilling. I mean, we could put in the ingot container right now. I mean, I'll make up enough space. I mean, we've drilled half of it out. So let's even see how much it needs. We could do a little bit of that planning right now. Before the grunt has to happen. Yeah, even there, it just can't. It can't. We need it. We need it. Give it to us. Just sit down there and pick it up. Suck it up. You made this challenge. Just keep doing it. Check your bottle level real quick. 65, and we left the other one up there. Why did we leave that other one up there? Because we were carrying back a bunch of parts.
Inventory full.
Why didn't we pick it up? And yeah, why didn't we pick up that bottom? Did we never make it back up there? Or we never made it back up there? Okay, well.
Inventory
I mean,
full.
the way the sortings work, we don't have to go around to the other side of the container. So, I mean, that's a good thing.
Inventory
Now, once we get this ingot container in, the refinery is gonna have everything sucked out of it and sent down here. So, from our standpoint, we need this whole end of the system has to be in place before we break that line up there next to the refinery and the assembler.
Inventory full.
This is plenty far back to get this in.
Inventory full.
Let's
Inventory full.
and then we'll go pick up that other tank.
Inventory full.
I mean, I don't mind getting them planned out if we can't build them, and if we have the parts, we build them. I just know that the real challenge of this storage area we're building back here is that conveyor line. I mean, all I had to do was make a data pad and put notes on it in the beginning. I mean, we've had this conversation. How many lines do we need? Are you sure? It's like, you should be sure this is your idea. Okay. missing the piece back here. Yeah. Yeah. Just a little bit of sculpturing here. Okay. So the container is 3 by 3 by 3. Large grid. This is more than enough space for that. And we don't have to make space for all of them at the same time. We could do them one at a time. This does need to come down more because, like I said, we need space for that beam to go in. Excuse me. You know, making those little pockets actually is easier. Hey, good morning. Thanks for tuning in. If you got any questions, comments, you suck. This scenario is bullshit. Whatever. Throw them in chat. Hop on Discord. I mean, the level of complexity in this game doesn't have to be a wave of 1,000 drones. You know, there are other ways to create a challenge. And again, it's an engineering game. You know, part of that engineering is you watch people who go out and build these, you know, amazing creation machines. I get real nervous with that tank. Yeah, because it's the only one we got. You think you can make the floor here? I think we can. Let's just
Inventory full. Inventory
do one more
full.
little trick here. Trip. Not a trick, just a trip. Yeah. Alright, nothing down there.
Inventory full.
Waste not, want not, man.
Inventory full.
That's what the guy across the river, Ben, said. Old Ben.
Inventory full.
Old Ben Franklin.
Inventory full.
Okay, grab us some steel. 429 steel. That is not a lot. Yeah, don't be putzing around here then. So,
Inventory full. Energy low.
okay. So here's our spacer. And there's 1, 2, 3, and then the one on this side to walk around. So we definitely have almost enough room back here. We didn't have time for you to be wasting steel on that, though. Okay, so the container is going to go over one when it's in here. Okay, so this is the container's pad. And as you can see, the container starts off with interior plate. So let's grab some interior plate. And we're going to put down a large industrial. Oh, it might not fit up here. Make sure. I'm worried about that fuel. Yeah, I'm also worried about power. You're down to 15, 19. Okay. So there's enough headroom in there. Oh, we got a strangler. Yeah, these will kill you if you're not careful. Found the container. Okay, large industrial cargo container. There she is. What color is she going to be? We don't know. Let's see if we can build it. Get rid of all this stuff in Q. I don't think we're going to have power to weld it. Don't we have power kits? Yeah, we got power kits. We're out of motors, though. So since we're out of motors, there we go. There's our storage cavern. Ingots. 01. Okay. And we're just going to need 2 more next to it. 1 for components and 1 for gravel. Any more steel? Yeah, remember when we said don't waste it? Because that's all we have of it left. Production. Outrover assembler. Alright, we need
Energy critical.
3,000 steel. Okay, come on, get us out of here before you kill us. Okay. Up we go. Hop. And hop. We're definitely fixing this. Whatever it takes, we're fixing that. Okay. These should also have railings on them so that we can get across, and then this is where the catwalk goes that goes all the way down. So maybe your survival ladder should be on this side. Good point. Yeah, because that's where the catwalk's going to be. All right. We are good on sleep. Grab a bite to eat. Have a seat in the command chair. Okay. Let's figure out what we're doing here. Sorter. Okay, components out. I think components out, just go to the green can. Yeah, it does. But that sucks them out of the system and sends them to the green can. Oh, is that going to be a loop? No, because it only sucks them out of... you messed that up. Yep, yes we did. Okay. That's ice out. She can pull from the green line. This is components out. She can't pull from the green line. Because if she does, she's feeding the green line. So, components out. Can't have this. Okay. So let's... okay, that's components going out. Okay. And that takes ice out. Components out just pulls from the assembler. try it again. Sorters. Okay, fix the typos because we decided we weren't putting the period in Mount Ruger. And that's supposed to be an MT. Okay. Ice out is a whitelist filter. She pulls ice and nothing else and sends it to ice storage. Okay. She drains all and she's turned off. We don't show her. Okay. Ingots in. That's a whitelist. And she allows ingots. And nothing else. Yep. Okay. Ingots in can be turned off. Okay. Now, ingots out pulls from the refinery. And the only thing she sends out is ingots. She's turned off. Okay. Stone in is open. Stone going out is a drain all. Okay. Ingots in. Ingots that pushes out is a drain because we want to drain the refinery so the refinery can keep working. Okay. So most of our outs should be drains, yes. Okay, components out. That is a drain because it's pulling from the assembler. Components only. Add. Okay. So anything the assembler makes, we throw out to storage. We're probably going to have to add all of our ammo separately. Okay, so that's components out. Components in is the green line, which doesn't have a sorter. Okay, ice out is off, and she pulls ice. Okay, ingots in is off, and she's a whitelist non-passive. Ingots out is the discharge from the refinery. Okay, stone in is on. She allows all the scrap and stuff. We could have actually just done ore. And trusted that it got everything. But, okay, and stone going out is a drain hole. Okay. Alright, we got the sorter set up. They're not all built. No, we built them all last night. Last night / this morning. Yeah, here's the problem. I needed to see these little to help me figure out what we were doing here, because it's just too much. Okay, now we have access to all the piping. You know, I almost want to just put a guardrail here. You know that those pipes are not, they are pass through. These are airtight on 3 of 6 faces. But these guys, the conveyor tube, one, 2, 3. See, she's only airtight on the sides. I just thought about that. Yeah, this place is not airtight. This is open to the cavern. I mean, we could put a wall of glass across here. Can we walk across here? Yes, we can. We'll get rid of that locker and put an access hatch. That would be cool.
Inventory full.
You can pay for that later. Yeah, but now we could do a wall of glass across here. How are you going to get a piece of glass in here? I don't know. Obviously, you didn't plan for this. No, and I don't have any girders. You need to grab some girders so that you can put some glass across here. And we can put in some of those overhead purplish lights. And then we put a catwalk going across here for access. Something with a railing. Ooh, could we put the bay windows across here? Bay windows, let's see, 7. We could do the bay window right here. That will seal all of this up down to here. And what are you going to do here? You know what? This is open to the cavern. This is the cavern. I mean, it's unless we get a circular door. I've thought about that. I've thought about putting a circular door in here. I mean, the other alternative is, I mean, this seals the factory off in the base. I mean, the cavern. Yeah, I have thought about putting a door here, though. But if you put a door here, if you open up this door to come in here, you're in the cavern, if you do it that way. I think you have to put a door there. Man, we are not, like, producing... Are we trying to move forward or what here? Hey, man, if it doesn't look good, what's the sense of it, you know? It's still got to look good. I don't know. I mean, we can't put... we could put that half door thing. And you come down here, go around the corner. There's your access hatch. That would... No, we can't, because it'll take up this space on this side to have the hatch there. Because if you put it out here, then you don't have a walkway. Okay. But what is this? Is this the back of the locker? No, it's a half block. Oh, that doesn't need to be there. Yeah. It does, because that's the wall. We can move that door over to here. Yes, we could. Is our priority decoration, or is our priority the conveyor system? Our priority is all the priorities. You have to get the whole... I mean, one of them, it's like quality's job one. Well, what about safety? What about profit? You know, there's got to be some common sense to that. We could put the door here, and you come down the stairs, you head right through the door. I'm leaning towards that. We don't have the space to hold that scrap. Throw the scrap we got up in the refinery. We got 110 motors. We could do a lot with that. Yeah, what? We need him to get that container finished. I mean, let's get that going first. Bing. Okay, so there's ingots. Thought we weren't right-click drilling the other three. You know, I get carried away when you got the... See, the problem... Here's the problem. I got motors. Yeah. Like, it's very much a piece of candy. But we do want to hook this container up. Let's figure out how we're doing it. Okay. Gotta bring this beam the rest of the way out. Okay. Yeah, nothing comes in this spot. And even now that I did that, I regret it. It's not that bad. You just... I mean, that spot's a problem. You just walk around the other side. Yeah, no, I hear you. Just saying, I probably could have done better. Okay. Are you putting a walkway out here on the front end of this? No, we're leaving this as a chasm. You can come out here now. Look at that. Can we get it? There, we got it. Okay. Okay, so we're talking now about these two. Which side is in and out? We'd have to go all the way back up to the sorters to tell. Must be sunlight outside. Da, 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 da. Okay. That goes into the green line, into storage. Yeah, not into the green line, it goes into storage. So that has to plug into... That right there says we should have put the containers further apart. Well, no, because it gives us access to this port. I mean, we always got to have access to the container directly. It doesn't matter where it is. So this one might be here. Because on this one, we need a containers in from that line up there. That's the ice line sheet. So that doesn't need to be there. That should just be a block of steel. All right, so you come out of here. Are we coming down and running across the containers? Okay, that's out to ingot storage and into the assembler. So interesting you didn't make those. Yeah, I just noticed that. I wonder why we did that. So now your drop down isn't here. Your drop down's one more. Okay. So we do this. Here's where we put the 45 coming down. No, it's all pipe at this point. Okay, it's pipe. So we come down off of both of these. So this one comes down one and makes its turn. That would put that one here and the next one at this level. So we only have two spaces here to work with. We made, no, that's still just one. Okay. That's going to grab over here in the front. Yeah, we can still get to this. Okay. It doesn't matter which side they go to as long as they go to the container. So. Curved. Curved. curve and a straight. Okay. All right, and this one. Comes across the top. And here's our curve. Comes up to here. Flanged. Give me a pipe. Now. Okay. Finished. Yeah, go get me 1,000 motors. Then it's finished. But we've got both ends of this container now plumbed in for ingots. Okay. And then where is the stone line? Did we forget stone? And I hope not. You know, if you just write this stuff down. Okay, there's the green line. Okay. That is sorter going out. Sorter into the refinery. Okay, sorter ingots going out from the refinery. Ingots going into the assembler. Components coming out from the assembler going to the green container. That's ice. Okay, so where is your stone? So you're gonna have, not your stone, your gravel. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. We said we needed 8. Now, our whole point was all the sorters are in the control room. How are we going to do this? I mean, we can run it along here. We'll put the components, because they'll ride along here all the way back. Down the green line and get dumped right into that container. Okay, but where? Make sure we have a port for it. Okay, well, this one we can access, but we can't pipe. This one we could pipe. We could pipe from here directly into this branch, which means we have to wire this up all the way with conveyor tubes now. Okay. So we're going to move the whole base wall back. I mean, we kind of got to.
Inventory full.
Did you forget we got holes in the... I really did. You just did it again. Yeah, she's got nowhere to send stuff. We're definitely jammed up back here on resources. Okay. How are you going to get your assembler output from here and run it all the way across this? I'm going to put it on this side of the assembler. Let it run across the floor over to this wall and then come down here. So all of this has to be replaced. Are you going to bring the base down on this now? No, I don't think so. I think it's just going to... Well, here's the thing. Okay. See this integrity 3750? Integrity 2500. These are stronger than the regular wall. So we're not really doing ourselves a disservice by doing this. And we built, as you can see, we built the wall
Inventory full.
So that we can get around. So no, I'm not that concerned. Don't fall in them. Yeah. So here's what we're going to do. We are going to take 2 blocks assembler. So here is our exit piece. And that puts us above the green line.
Inventory full.
Doo-doo. Ba-doo. Yeah. See, the green line turns here. We could turn here too. We don't have to touch this wall. We can come down here on top of the green line and then come out here. And we put the sorter right here. Ooh, a strong unknown signal. 42 kilometers. Let's do some math here. We can do 60 meters per second. Okay, which means we can do 3,600 in a minute or 3.6. In 10 minutes, we could be 36 kilometers. Do we want to take a quick... We can make it. What's the chances it'll give us a blueprint? We'll never know. I mean, and that's the problem, because we could fly out there to figure it out. We're inventory full.
Inventory full.
Now we are. Okay. Okay. We got to work from up above. Okay. Stop doing that. Okay. The assembler will be 2 blocks wide. Yes. We don't have one, but we know. Okay, so she's 2 blocks wide. There's the output. It comes down. That gives us something here. Well, here's going to be an up. Okay. And then we got to turn here. Okay, and then we've got a lot of straights. We could come down here and repair the walls. Okay. But then what does that get you down here? Well, the green turns here. So I would say, let's continue. Let's parallel the green. I think that's our safest bet. To not tear the whole base apart.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
One, two, three.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
All right. Have we plugged all the holes in the base up? We should know what color this is. Yes, and yet somehow we don't. So we're coming across here. And then making a turn here.
Inventory full.
Let's get rid of all that scrap. So we pull out of here. I mean, there's no hiding this curve. I mean, it's plus this way that we're not. Okay, so this brings us back out. So into the refinery, or in ingots out to storage. Okay, so you got to make your turn here. a sorter right there. And that's a sorter going out. We need an interior plate. That won't stay. Yeah, no. So give me a 45 here. A 45 here. Yeah. And that gets me to here. That's where we put our sorter. And then that's gravel out. This is... I know. What are we carrying? A bunch of steel and scrap. Alright, we're going to put the door right here. That'll mess you up if you decide to put a door in here. Yeah. And then it's two doors side by side. Why don't we do what we did up here? Yeah, you know what? Then we're symmetrical. We'll put a door here, and we'll put a passageway and a door. And then you step out of off the ladder onto a passageway, which is way safer than a door. Because a door open, close on a stair will throw you and kill you. Now we've got a... hey, good morning. Thanks for joining us. Got any questions, throw them out in chat. We are trying to build some protective storage out in the cavern. And doing a horrible job of it. It's taken forever because we don't have any mining drills yet. And we don't have pistons. So even if we got a drill, it wouldn't be doing that much for us. So we're doing everything manually. We don't have programmable blocks. But we are making it so that the sorters do all the hard lifting for us. And we've talked about taking a trip to a station, but the problem is, you know, I want to make it so that we want to come back here. You know, if we don't actually build a full base, it's much easier for us to just, you know, sort of, you know, blow this one off and abandon it. Okay, where are we? Well, the green line's here. There's where the brown one branches off. So... oh, that's right. We don't have interior plate. That's why we didn't put a sorter in. Grab a couple pieces of interior plate. And then we came up here and fell through the floor several times like a goober. Well, I mean, you're the one who pulled the floorboards up, so to speak. You should have known. Yeah, well, stuff happens. You can't pull from there to here. We have to go all the way back to get... no, we don't have to go all the way back. Just go out to the rover. The green line connects into here. Oh, we need power anyway. So let's go grab some power.
Low.
Hey, there's our energy low warning. We're also low on food and water. So you can't transfer that from the cockpit. This was definitely a must-needed spot. We're also low on food. Or sleep, rather. Alright, let's charge these two bottles up. Okay. We need some interior plate. We haven't gotten any of our detectors built, although we've got them down for placeholders. Remember when we said go out there and get some interior plate? I remembered after I closed the door. That was a few seconds too late there. Okay, storage container. Okay. Why is it? Oh, it's coming up for the word scrap. Okay, well, let's do it this way. SC dash. There we go. All right, give us. Don't tell me you broke the green line somewhere. Oh, that would suck. Okay, let's find out where you broke the green line. She's green out here. We can't see her from up here. While you're here, finish that. Okay, so this is out to storage. Yeah. Okay, now back to the broken green line. She's green. How does she turn yellow here? Whoa. Let's not do that again, buddy. Hey, is that scrap piece we dropped? Yes, it is. Cool. Look at us picking up litter. Okay, here's the green line. Why is she yellow? I wish there was a better way to do that. Okay, she comes down. She comes over here. And she plugs into the front of this container. She's at 100%. We gotta walk this whole thing. Yeah, we do. Somebody is not functioning well. Okay, let's walk the line. I enjoy this 100-meter walk. Here. And here. There you go, she's green. Yeah, we're just missing some interior plate though. Alright, let's get that fixed, because if we don't fix it now, we'll never friggin' find it. Yeah, well, that little bit of I want to remind you that we now have no access to inventory in the control room. Okay, give me some steel interior plate. Oh, that pipe. Yeah. Alright, let's get that. It's back here somewhere. You have to come around the other side. Alright, it's back here. There we go. Okay, so we're green. Crystal green. Super green. We're green. Okay, what is it that we're doing? We were building a line that we forgot to build. Did we just use up? No, we still have it. That would have been hysterical. Not really. All right. Pipe sorter. Going. Where is this going to? This is going out to the green line. Okay. Did we make them all? No, we didn't. The only one that's a solid block is the yeah, and again, that's not going to get us airtightness up there because she's only airtight on 3 sides. So, I mean, unless you put the face on that wall. If you put the face on the wall where there's a flat surface already, that gets you airtight on 3 sides. Yeah, but it doesn't get you airtight through the pipe. So we're not really gaining anything. But we'll take whatever gain we can get. Okay, up. Pay attention to the kind of pipe you're putting there. You go. Okay. All right, now this one. Do we have steel? Yeah, we do. Okay. Well, let's start chewing this up. And working our way back. We're just gonna have to color code some of this stuff later. It is just, I mean, I don't even know what color to make this. Light green. I mean, actually, that's not a, it's a bad joke, but it's actually pretty accurate. All right, so this line is just sucking everything out of the assembler and sending it back here to storage. So that we don't have to worry about the assembler being clogged up. Do you want to worry about that piece that you just put over there on the ground? Yeah, I am. That's the battered remains of the old prospector's work. And again, you know, it's a lot of work now, but it will look awesome when it's done, and people will be like, who the hell put that block over there on the side wall? I don't know, maybe the same clown that did it 5 blocks ago. Okay, how are you getting down here? Okay, this one's blocked, this one's blocked, and that one is where we pull from, it's open. So you are going to have to come back here to this guy. You know, you can actually start coloring out a lighter shade of green. Well, let's do this. Give me that color. And then let's lighten it up. There you go. Just something. There's your flange. There's your pipe. Okay, so this is going to be a curved. No, it's not. You gotta go over. Okay. Over one? Yeah, over one. Flanged. Pipe. Okay. I remember a long time ago we had a conversation about what is it we're going to be putting in these places. I was like, we'll figure it out. Okay. Reinforced tube. Okay. Pipe. Pipe. And a curve. Okay. So there's our components to storage. Return line. You could build it first before you worry about coloring it. Hey man, aesthetics over function, you know? It's gotta look awesome. This is so here's the other reason we're building this. We do not know how long we're going to be on this base. This could wind up being our launch pad to get up into orbit and to the other planets. In which case, we're going to have a lot of storage back here. The number of AI enemies that are turned on. I mean, we've been getting some small stuff, but once the bigger stuff comes up, we are going to want to have storage separated from the base and below enough voxels that it can't be, motorcycle warhead bombarded. Because there's no medical blocks out here. It's just storage. We are going to put a beacon and a battery out here, just in case it gets separated from the base, we don't lose it. Okay, so we have one more we got to do. What are you carrying? We can get rid of some scrap. The refinery would process it, but they're full. So this right here just needs to be a regular block because we don't have anything to connect to it. Because that's the line for ice to go down to O2H2 production, which will have an ice storage container, and then the O2H2 generator, and then oxygen hydrogen tanks, which then connect into the green line, which is wide open because, as everybody knows, you can't have sorters in Space Engineers for gases. And our other concern is making sure we prevent loops. So this only pulls out of the assembler and then throws it down here. So at this point, we can pull ore. And we've got ingot storage. Yeah, but how are you going to get that line out here? For stone. So the reason I haven't built anything this way is the ground slopes. but I guess we could do it. I mean, it's only 3 blocks. Yeah. And this is already Christmas tree enough. We can't come down because we didn't build low enough. Who knew? I mean, I assumed 5, 6 blocks when I was making my guesstimate was enough. Who'd have thought we had to come down 10? I mean, we're 100 meters below the ground. I mean, we thought we need, or no, we're 100 meters from the base. We're 60 meters below ground. But yeah, who would have thought? Food's at 50. We're out anyway. So, I guess we'll push out 5 blocks here. Let's see what we can get rid of. Which line is this is Ingots back. Yeah. So we're going to need a lot of interior plate. Here's the thing. We have to build both of these lines before we touch that line between the assembler and the refinery. If you touch it now, we've got no production. You'll have to hand. Yeah, that would be crazy. We're not. It's bad enough we're hand drilling. We're not hand manufacturing. Okay. We'll start down at this end. And just start connecting up to the storage tanks. I guess we need this before we need... I would put that other one over here. We already cleared out the area. Yeah, but you got to be able to run a pipe over here. You want to be able to see them. You don't want to just be... Those will kill us. Oh, you idiot. See? You're running around here with a drill and you're breaking stuff. We're just not hitting it. Hit the shadow. Yeah, I know. Okay. 3, 2. Straight pipe. You have no interior plate. Interior plate. One at a time. Let's get that one over there first. What do we have in the queue? We finished that and just that stuff. So let's yeah, this is where a top cargo access would be cool, but I think those motors are stacked up in the assembler. we got on the list? Motors. This needs just motors? No, we can't put that on the list because it's... Okay, well, all of this is just motors. So let's clear the list. And start over. Do. Yeah, we gotta get colors on these things too. I'm in the container. We're out of small steel tubes already. Yeah, only can. Well, we definitely have a ton of iron. We can make small steel tubes. Yes, I know they're all identical. But oh, that's just messing us up. Small steel tubes and motors. Alright, these guys need more. We're out of steel down here. They don't need steel though because they're pipes. They're not the yeah, the whole point of making this place look like a factory Christmas tree assembly kind of thing requires us to have pipes. You know, we really should just load up on interior plate and stop with the jobs. Because we're out of motors down here. We just need interior plates and construction comps. So let's just grab a bunch of those. Because that's all we got.
Energy low.
Okay. All right, small steel tubes and motors. And this end of stuff is at least working. Not working, but I mean it's set up. Yeah, you gotta walk over there. The cavern's not. No, the walkway's over here. No. It was. He took it away. Damn. Damn, the sarcasm is strong. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's how many we said we were gonna have. Yeah, I don't think we said that. We said in and out of the refinery, in and out of the assembler. Okay. Ice, gravel, and then we added the green line so we didn't make loops. So there's our 8. But we should have 7 sorters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's our 7 sorters. Okay. After this is built, Well, I guess we're gonna have to put a wall or something across here so we can still access this guy. Like the rest. And we'll do the bay window across here. And we'll put an access hatch in back there. Or the catwalk. Yeah. That will look friggin' awesome. Alright, let's go find that other sorter. Okay, she's off. She's going to drain all. A white list, and she is pulling gravel. What? Which sorter is this? That's ice out. Components out. Ingots in. No. This is components out. Sorter 11 is components out. The current component sorter has to be switched to gravel. What number is she on the list over here? There's our ingots out. That's the ingots back into the assembler. This doesn't go anywhere. It's going to pull from the green line like the way it was this morning before you started tearing it down. You are kidding me. That's exactly what it was before we started. Okay. Stone in. Why the hell do you have a stone in? That's ore. It should be labeled ores, not stone. Okay, stone going out to storage from the green line. Stone into the refinery. Okay, ingots out. You have to switch these two. Damn it. You could put a T here. It goes into that. Because this is the output from the refinery, which is where your gravel is going to come from. See, then you're looking less like a radiator, you're looking like junk. Damn. I know. How is it easier if you reverse these two? Well, then you could make that into, well, that requires a four-way pipe. That's not going to be a pipe. It'll be a conveyor junction. And yeah, they don't look cool. They just look like a box. So here's your line coming out of the refinery. Okay, then there's a line here. This is a T. We're just going to make that a T. And then That's the right one we're talking about here. Okay, that's ingots in. So we need this one for grapple out. Did you just kill the kitchen? Seriously, did you just killed the kitchen? Yes, you did. You goof. What is there anything in it? I cannot believe you just killed the kitchen. Put the food in the locker down here. At least this place is built. Come in here. There you go. There you go. Come in here. Okay, just put it in storage here. Grab a drink while you're here. Okay. You know, we had to move the kitchen out of the factory. This was not the way to do. To just drop it and let it fall. We do not have enough capacity. No, we do not. Don't even waste the parts. Let's hope that's enough.
Inventory full.
Why no? No, it's not.
Full.
You know, if you'd have just written this out, it wouldn't have helped. Where's the spontaneity, the dynamics, the idiocy, in that sort of scheme? Besides, it's a game. It's not a freaking job. I'm not sitting here writing a Gantt chart for my project team. Okay. Take those. We'll drop them from the pipe on our way out of here. Oh, good point. Here, let's give all these guys conveyor tubes. Construction comes. Killing two birds at one stone. Okay. Alright, let's get rid of this scrap. What did we achieve with this? Well, we killed the kitchen. That's hey, we got the kitchen out of the factory. Let's put that on our checklist. Okay. This is ingots out. Ingots in. Change the name of this guy. This is stone out. Okay. And that's ice out. This is metal components out. Okay. All right. We just got to finish building them, and then we got to build the 1,000 freaking conveyor tubes that hook these things up. Well, here's the thing. When we get attacked by a large drone and all of our storage is still available to us, we'll appreciate the fact that we put all this effort into building the storage that increased the size of the base that made us a bigger threat, and the large drone attacked us. See? It's a perfect plan. You know, the sort of plan that people who stay small and nimble don't have to deal with. Okay, what's next? You got to build all these pipes. I know, we keep doing stuff to avoid it, trying other things. We got conveyor tubes to build out there too. Can we walk around up here safely? I mean, as long as you don't need a kitchen. Okay, so we're gonna come. That has to go. Yeah. That has to go to the assembler. In, which is this line here. So this line comes down here, makes a turn and goes into there. From up here. Okay, and this guy has to turn under there because we're idiots. Can't we just switch this? It would be so much easier if we switched it. I mean, not really. We got that's ingots into here, and the output of it is here and goes all the way around the factory. Yeah, because we didn't plan this stuff out right. Yeah, I mean, we only put the machines side by side. How much simpler could we have made it? Oh, solar panels are turned off. Let's get them turned back on. Put the hinge back on. And put the rotor back on. Okay. Okay. Into the refinery is working. Out, we're not going to touch, and into the assembler until we get these lines finished. We can always pull from here before we get this line finished, but we need both of these working before we break this, and we need the parts to finish it. So, gravel. What line number is this? Okay, sorter out. It's next to the stone in. Are we doing anything down there that says we can't switch it? Okay, here's stone in. And then we got this guy. Okay, she comes down here. And she's the top line that goes across. Okay, well, what if we went one further down to gravel right next here? We put the gravel container here. That line moves down one further. This is our input line. She goes across and connects to that can on the other side. Just like that one does, except she's one lower. Okay, so this is going back to the factory. Yeah, see, that's what we wanted to avoid. So we're building stone over here, or gravel. We're putting gravel storage, which is next to the ore. So I mean, it's appropriate. In what way? I don't know. Just I'll convince myself that it's appropriate. Are you gonna right click or left click drill? I don't know. Where's Anna waiting to tell me to do something? We're supposed to be doing a video today or something. Why are we backlogged in here? We're backlogged in here because this thing's not hooked up. so the ingots have nowhere to go coming out of the refinery and feeding into the assembler. That's why we're backed up. Well, I got no problem. Hey, thanks for joining us. Hope you're having a good weekend. Appreciate you tuning in. If you got any questions, comments, anything, feel free to throw them in chat. You're welcome to join the server too. It's intense summer heat. It is meant to be a challenge. You know, you've got to grind to learn. Everything is scrap. So you tear something down, you know, you're not grabbing the parts and putting it right back together. Yeah, I think the safest way to do this is this just branches out here and becomes gravel. Let's just do it that way. So if this line is gravel, that's the one next to ice. Do-do-do. Doop. All right, let's just make sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. We've talked about it several times. Yeah, I know. Let's just try not to get killed. Why did you call it stone out? Okay. You gotta get the gravel out to it. Okay, we lost all of our plate. Let's get this floor plumbed in. This is the input to the refinery, to the assembler. She comes across here, into here, into there. Okay. Or we come across here straight, and then make a turn. Bring her down there. Okay, now this one, she comes up one, she bends, and then bends up into the floor and hooks into this. That's probably the cleanest way we could do it. And actually, that is in line with the here's the problem though. Yeah, I just thought about it. If you put the gravel line on there, how are you pulling gravel out of the green line? Because if you hook this, how are you pulling gravel out of the green line? Well, who's coming back with gravel? Well, Eagle 1 will. It has a refinery. So it's going to come back with gravel. Damn. Yeah. Because if you hook this into the green line, ingots will just go everywhere. And we don't want that. How are you going to do that? Are you just, I mean, you got to be able to get gravel out of the green line. I'm open to suggestions because I had not even thought about that. Separate from the spaghetti going through the floor. Okay. You come off the green line, you drop in, you send gravel there. Great, that sends gravel outside. Now, how are you getting gravel out of this guy, which is ingots going out? refinery does not have a second output. The refinery, okay, here's your, excuse me, here's your regular refinery. She's got one on the bottom, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. And because they look cool, you went with this one, which has nothing on the bottom. One on the side, one on this side. That's your in, that's your out. And there's your top access. So now, how are you getting out of here? And still sticking to this rule that you made. All sorters are in the control room. That is too close. We have to go get it. Yeah, that is too close. We do have to go get it. Solar panels good? Yeah, solar panels are good. There it is. You can't. Have we made this mistake multiple times? Oh, we hate these. You know, we're just here for them. That's all we're here for. Big money, big money, big money, whammy. Nope. Motors. Holy cow. Cool. We're going to follow this thing down the hill. I mean, who knows where it went at this point. Yeah, it's no longer... it's got no beeping or booping on it. Look at that planet configuration. And who knows what we're going to find when we get out there. That would have been too easy. I mean, this place is just riddled with craters. Ooh, what do we got here?
Inventory full. Inventory full.
That's copper. Copper and iron. Well, I'll leave the iron. Definitely taking the copper. Cool. It's a nice little treat. Something to carry back to the base. Thank you, Spider Roll, for your constant lighting. I am very much not sure how we're going to do that. However, I would like give me the assembler to give me some Give me a couple. It's gonna fill right back up on the steel, which we need anyway. I'm sitting here doing pipe, and I was like, quick, give me a couple parts. She can't put any aluminum in there because she's full. That was not a good move on your part. No, but we can throw that back in here. Okay. Let's see if you're screwing up the green line on these other connections. No, and here's why we're not screwing anything up here. Because this taps off the green line, but all it does is drain the green line. Yeah, see, that's the difference that we're having here. This is a problem. The whole ingots out is a problem. All right, we're past my 2-hour limit. I like to keep these in chunks. I could sit here for hours, especially on a Sunday, just having fun doing this. The problem is if I do these in longer chunks, I don't want to get burned out on the game. I think it's a lot of fun. You can have a lot of challenge, but you got to step away from it. So we're going to use this as a step away moment because I may have just broken it. I mean, honestly, I'm looking at this right now and thinking, this breaks the green line. Because this is ingots out. And anything ingots out, I know what we got to do. We got to put a second bank of sorters right here. We put a sorter here that drains the green line and spits it into that connection. So we put a sorter right here at ground level. Okay. That just means the glass wall's got to be even bigger. We're moving that door over to here. There you go. Got it figured out. We break this T off and have it come down to the sorter that drains from it and pushes into this. We're going to keep this one. I mean, yeah, the only time it's a problem is over here with ingots out and stone out. Stone out, gravel out. Ingots out and gravel out. The two byproducts of the refinery. Because we also want to be able to drain them from the green line. So we're just going to put two more sorters out here. They'll go under the floor and tap into that at a T. Do we have interior plate? No, we don't. Okay, well let's so we need some interior plate. We can lay this out. There'll be two more sorters sitting over here. That still lets us have access to them. Which means the catwalk's going to have to be over here. No, it doesn't have to be. We could put the two sorters here, run the windows down this way, and then turn them around so their lights face in here. So if you want to see the Christmas tree lights of the sorters, you come over here and you walk down the catwalk. So the catwalk takes you across here, and there's a sorter bank on both sides. I could buy that. And then the glass goes down here. Or we could just move this over one. We should actually move this down one. Down one, yeah. Where are you going to move it down to? I don't know. I think once we get a barracks and stuff built, I say we tear out this little construction trailer thing we built, and we move it back by storage. This way, there's a little bit of a birthing / stuff back there. I could buy that. Yeah. Where would you put it? We could put it. We could put it friggin' anywhere. We could put it here. Just have it here so it overlooks both areas. You can see the pipelines. We could do the windows so you can sit in the chair out here and look up. And then you can survey your domain. Plus then it's at the level. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. And then wherever the deepest, how far back we go. Well, this is probably as deep as we're going to go. We'll put the other beacon back here and a battery, just as a safety. Okay, and this. You have steel money? Yeah. Okay. We're gonna mock this up right now. Just before we leave, let's commit to. Where the gravel storage is going to go. Okay. Okay. 1, 2, and a little bit more. And we need a lot going up. You know, if you break through the ground, we're done here with this. I know. So let's not break through the ground above us. We'll do it just to the height we have to do. You know, why doesn't the gravel pit go down? We could put the gravel pit a step or two lower. Oh, we could. I'll buy that. I'll buy that right now. So that means the gravel pit's going to be just a few steps lower. Yeah, just 3 blocks lower. Just enough that it's lower. I mean, it doesn't have to be freaking forever underneath, but let's bite that, make that design change. Okay. How much steel? We've got a whole container. No, we don't. We're limited in the amount of steel we have, so use it carefully. Okay. Well, how do we get 3 down? We drill a hole. Mystery solved. Okay. Here's that pillar coming down. Yeah. Okay. So give me 1, 2, and great. So that means the level of the container starts here. Adds a little variety to the place. Gives us a reason to put in a staircase. Okay. One, two. Hey, that's where the gravel. No, that's not where the gravel's going to go. You just built it underneath the other building. Rube. It's going to go over here. Not this way. Okay, we got a plan for some gravel. We'll put the gravel pit over there. It pulls off that line. She makes a turn and comes down. She just goes down a few blocks further. And it gives us a reason to put a staircase down there. Hey, a reason to put a staircase. We'll put the office in over here. Because this side going back is where we're putting in the O2H2 system. So we've cleaned out a chunk of this. And now we just got a bunch of stone to dig out for the tanks. Which we need. We need the stone. We don't have... I mean, we have no choice. We don't have a drill. We don't have pistons. So we're still doing hand drilling every day. And we don't know where there's a station that we can buy a ship. So, I mean, we've made enough money before space credits to buy a ship. That character died. We have another engineer who found a place to buy ships. They died. So when the character, I mean, if they die and there's a survival kit, we're good. We just keep rolling. But they died without a survival kit, and you know, if we come down on a new rover, we start from scratch. So we erased everything. Now we don't even know where that. It could be right next door. We don't know. All right, that's a plan. Here's the. You want to put it on the checklist? No, because we might forget. That'll be funnier. All right, so gravel storage is going down here. That's the gravel line. We'll make a turn. Do you got interior plates? You have some interior plates. Yes, you do. Okay. And we're out of steel, so it doesn't matter. All right, so let's see. How's this going to work? Oh man, do not get lost down here.
Fuel critical.
You fool. Okay. You're going to have to huff your way back to that staircase. Yeah. Not a smart decision on our part there. Okay. We don't have a color for gravel. So we'll just use the default one. So for gravel, we're going to come down. Give me a flange. And then make a turn. That way. Wait. You can't do that. No. We have the connector on the rover is small grid. It's a large door and small on the other side. Damn it. Yep, we all know that. That's why you're gonna have to drill your way out of the bottom of the pit. Okay, give me a flange. Okay. So, we're going over. This will be our staircase 1, 2. So you gotta go over 2, which means we gotta drill out. And that'll be our stopping point as I proceed to hike my way through the cavern back to the base to go find myself a hydrogen bottle. Because, tell me, is there one in storage? Is there one in storage? Hydrogen bottle. Yes. Look at that. Damn. Lucky. Okay. Well, then we have a few seconds. Let's finish this up. Should we go refill that bottle so we don't get stuck down here? Nah. We'll push our luck. Okay. So we're coming across here. So we have to come over 2. 2. Okay. Inventory. 17. Okay. Alright, so there's 1. And okay, so there's our stairs. There's our space.
Energy
There's 1.
low.
And there's 1 more. So you have to come over 1 more. No. Count. Okay. This is our staircase. Okay. There's our gap. There's 1. So that's 2 over. 1, 2. Now you make your turn. Okay. Now make your turn down. Okay. Give me a flange. And we're coming down. Somewhere down here, we'll figure it out. There's where, that's it. We've set it in pipe. That's where gravel's going to go, down in the gravel pit. So appropriately, the gravel pit is just a little bit lower from the rest of storage. Okay, we're going to move the berthing / office down here. We're going to move the beacon from the control room down to here because we have a pad for it. So we'll put the beacon here. We can put a couple of rails around it. You know, we have those signs in game now for things like electricity. We don't have them because we haven't found one to grind up. And who knows when we're ever going to find one of those. We'd have to find someone that made a ship after that DLC came out to give us access to it. Okay, we've wasted 30 hours this week. I'm working on this simple conveyor tube. Okay, do we have any space? No. All right, the door's going to go. Door's going to go here. Right here. Okay, and then down here, we're going to make this a passageway and this a door. And that will cover us for access down to the mine shaft into here, same as we've got a door up here. Okay. And then, you know, we actually could leave this door here. Yeah, there's our access hatch into here. And then we'll run the windows with the railing. That's going to have to become a full block, which is fine. We can deal with that. What's in here right now? Steel plate. All right, so that becomes a full block. And then we got a row of windows going all the way down. A row of windows? A row of windows. Yes, there'll be a row of windows going all the way down. What are you doing with these? We'll keep these. I'll let you see all that piping. But you can get rid of the 2 down here.
Inventory.
Because you can't see any of that. Okay. Gotta be a little judicious with these sorters. Or not the sorters, the motors. Alright. I'm calling it quits here. Here's what we're going to be doing. If I get back on later tonight, I will build those 2 new sort. Do we have steel? Yeah, we do. Okay. Drop the scrap off upstairs real quick. Let's get those sorters in place. Okay. Making problems for ourselves. Okay. So, off the green line. What is this? That is ingots out. So this is going to become... That's a regular pipe.
Energy low.
We just sat down. You didn't sit down long enough. If you did, we wouldn't be... you need a drink again or anything. Okay. Ingots out is right there. It's ingots going out.
Inventory full. We're gonna need more steel. Should you be running around with a grinder? No, we shouldn't. You shouldn't be running around with any tool. There's some steel over there. Okay. Alright. So this is going to have a turn. Under the sorter. Okay, there's the turn under the sorter. She goes out here. Okay. A pipe. T-junction. A flange. Okay. Number 3. T-junction. Correct color. Okay. Number 2. A sorter. Spin it around that way. So when you're walking down the catwalk, you can see it. And the catwalk walks over. Oh, how convenient. The catwalk walks over a pipe. Okay, that takes care of ingots out. Okay, ingots back in. Okay, gravel out. These 2 are both a problem. But we're going to fix it down here. I'm going to put a T in. That is gravel out. Okay. Okay, there's our T. Inventory full.
Yeah, we're going to pick some of that stuff up there and clean up. 3. Okay. There's our curve tube going out. There's our sorter going down. I know it's a little ludicrous that we've got number 3 or 2. Give me a pipe. Who knows what color these are supposed to be? Now, the thought is, that's going to have to be a curve.
We don't know what it's going to be. We'll figure that out later. We need more material to build. If this is a curve and it grabs into here, we have to drop off this scrap. Grab the control panel. Grab, no, you just had it. There you go.
Inventory full.
Okay. Aren't we supposed to be logging off? Yeah, but I want to not forget what we decided to do here. Okay. She comes across. That's got to be a floor piece. And that's got to be a T. You want to keep spinning the thing? No, no I don't. There you go. Okay, that goes out to ingots out, and this goes over here to gravel out. Okay, now how are you going to connect to this thing? You are going to have to, because we need this floor to come across to get to the assembler down here. So you have to stay one below. And in order to do that, you're going to have to do this, because you can't come up here. So this one is coming over here, and then give us a tube straight. Okay, and then that comes down here. Okay, so that's the space we got to work in, which means we have to do this, and then this guy. Okay. Ugh, I know. See, this is the way people do it in scripts, but we don't have a program block. We cannot program this. You know, I mean, it's way easier. And if you don't know how to program, you just go get an inventory script. But, you know, there are people on servers who don't like inventory scripts. Do we have... Let's see if we have enough steel to run this line across. We need like 10 pieces. How much do we have? Oh, we got plenty. Yeah, the problem is all this crap.
Inventory full.
You're just gonna let it all fall down. Control them.
Inventory full.
I can go pick it up later.
Full. Inventory full.
Okay. Okay, curved. Going down there. Oh, look, we get to see. All the better. Okay. There's our conveyor tube.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Is that enough?
Inventory full.
No, it's not. Damn it. I don't think you're sandwiched.
Inventory full.
You still got 5 more to go. You know, if you just increased inventory size to 100 times, yeah, I can carry a battleship in my back pocket. That's realistic. That's really a challenge. Okay. We have figured it out. The floor jigsaw puzzle is complete. We'll get our color coding squared away. Whenever we get everything built to this point, we just have to turn this on. Because again, we can always pull from the assembler while we're waiting to get this finished. And until we can build the advanced assembler, none of this will be hooked up. So, were you thinking you'd plug into here? I could plug in from here, tap into this until we get the bigger assembler built. But that's, how about we get the main stuff? We just got rid of this just yesterday, all these containers down here. So, I mean, we're making great progress. Not really. No, we are. It's going to take time. But yeah, we got all that set up.
Inventory full.
Got scrap all over the floor down here. We're going to move the beacon. So that means this is just going to become a regular full block. And then when we get girders,
Inventory full.
okay, we got ourselves a game plan here. Okay,
Inventory
bay windows will go
full.
all the way down. Catwalk, there's a door to access it.
Inventory full.
We got scrap all over the place here. All right, let's call it for the day. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Hey, if you get a chance, you want to come chat on Discord, it's available. You want to come join the server. Intense Summer Heat, it's open. If you have a problem starting, figuring anything out, just ask. I mean, I don't want you to get... The whole point is I'm doing stuff that makes it a challenge and a frustration for me. Because I like playing that way. You know, but if the level doesn't, you know, if it passes your fun versus challenge scale, just let me know. I'll be glad to help you out, explain things to you. I won't give you anything, but I will certainly point you in the right direction. Because there is some stuff that you know, could make it a little simpler or fun. Like as an example, go to space. Then you got every asteroid in the world, and really your first goal at that point is you just got to find ice. And you already could start out with a mining drill, and then you could explode in progress at that point, instead of, you know, doing all this. Plus, again, in space, you know, unless, depends on how you build your ships. But I mean, I appreciate everybody for tuning in. If I'm back tonight, we know where we're going to be, and have a good day. Click like, subscribe if you can.